Respected GTO sir and all my dear friends, the topic for the today lecturette revolves around the organ donation. And 30th of November is known as an organ donation day. And every year, this year is commemorated or celebrated by the NATO, that is National Organ and the Tissue Transplantation Organization. And its primary function is to make available the organ at the time of the needed individuals. Now if we look towards the data on the government books, so India has a very dismal or we can say a small organ donation rate that is just around 0.65% per million. But if we look towards the contrary part, then according to the global watchdog or we can say global report on the organ transplantation, India performs the second largest number of the transplantation operations after USA. So if we look towards the reasons behind that, then definitely the infrastructure. In India, only 301 hospitals are equipped for the tissue transplantation, and out of that also only 250 are registered under the NATO. And out of that, only one of the hospital is there that can operate 24/7 and it is handling around lakhs of patients. Apart from that, if we look toward the other reasons, then with the growing misconception. Yes, definitely, because if we look towards the misconception, then any individual that he or she is deceased, and if he donates his or her organs, then it may disfigure his body. Apart from that, the other reasons are that because of the growing implications against the private hospitals and the donation or the organ donation mafia, this has also decreased the altruistic donation. And apart from that, the inequality. As we look towards the organ donation rate, then mostly the organs come from the middle as well as the poor individuals. But if we look towards the organ receiving end, then mostly they are the poor individuals. And because of the greater gap, this has also led to the decrease in the organ transplantation rate. And because of this only, around 3/4 of the organs are left unused. Now if we look towards the altruistic donation, then definitely it is because it is cost free. But the operation cost is around 5 to 25 lakhs, and because of that only the poor individuals are not able to avail this offer, we can say this facility to save their loved one's life. Now if we look toward the other aspects, then definitely there the government should intervene and should try to work on how to decrease the mafia, definitely because there are the concerns that still affects or haunts the people mind. And apart from that, the government should also make the individuals aware about the organ donation and the significance of that. And this should be publicized so that more and more individuals should come out and register themselves. Apart from that, the government should also increase their expenditure on the healthcare sector, which is just around 2 to 3% of the total GDP. So government should work more on that to increase the GDP sector. Jai Hind.
Good afternoon everyone. Today our lecture topic is organ donation, and basically organ donation is the novel act of donating an organ by a person so that it can be transplanted by surgical procedure in the body of the recipient. And major organs include the liver, lungs, heart, kidneys that can be contributed as well as donated. And not just organs but also tissues can be donated. For example, heart walls, pancreas, small bowel, corneas, tendons, skin can also be given, but with a prior condition that these must be transplanted within 24 hours of the death of the donor. And all with this, organ donation can benefit the recipient largely by improving health, quality and span of his life, and even this saves the person from death or other critical conditions like paralysis. And any person who is above 18 years can be eligible to become a donor, and irrespective of his or her background. But even younger population, that is below 18 years, they can also become donor with the permission of their parents or guardians. And the most interesting fact about the organ donation is that some organs can be donated even when the person is alive. However, most organs transplanted only after the donor is dead. Moreover, a single donor body can save up to 50 people. where age is not a constraint, which means that people living above 70 or 80 years of age can also become a successful donors. And as we all know that since there is no scarcity of people who need critical organs like heart, kidney, lung, liver, which has malfunctioned in their body due to some critical disease, or can be or maybe congenitally underdeveloped in their bodies. But not everyone in this world who needs transplantation is fortunate enough to receive an appropriate donor. Thus, we need to encourage people to donate organ willingly so that this demand could be met. And moreover, apart from this, some people are make it cash as they trade with organs and by killing innocent people. That is a very shameful act and should be tackled at the earliest. So at last, by concluding, I must say that the organ donation don't cost a penny, but reminds that the highest form of humanity still exists and is beyond comparable. That's it. Thank you.